Hello everyone. Now you will hear a short retelling of the film, The River of Sadness. Enjoy watching. High school student Yao woke up due to severe abdominal pain and complained to her mother. But she doesn't even listen to her. A woman complains about an expensive school uniform. Yao lives next door to Emin, a nice guy who helps her whenever possible. Yao saw schoolchildren torturing a girl named Xiaomi. In the whole school, only one Yao has no uniform, which makes her feel like a black sheep. To find out the causes of pain, the girl turned to the internet. The verdict is disappointing: genital herpes or venereal warts. Xiaomi transferred to Yao's school, and the girls accepted her well. They asked a classmate to take a picture of them.
Why isn't her uniform like that? She's poor. Come on, take it off.
The new girl constantly remembers how she was bullied and understands that Yao may experience similar problems. But for some reason, the girl doesn't want to talk to her. Xiaomi immediately liked Kiming. He is considered a local handsome. Everyone is surprised that he hangs out with this beggar. Kiming already actually likes another girl, Song Xiang. However, he accidentally hit her with a bouquet during the awards ceremony. And then it turned out that Song Xiang was allergic to pollen. At that time, Yo was at a gynecologist's appointment. The doctor said that everything is quite serious. Usually this infection is transmitted sexually.
Doctor, there was nothing. I've never had sex.
Indirect infection is also possible. For example, when visiting a public sauna. Treatment is expensive. 500 yuan for one session of laser therapy. The course consists of 5 procedures plus ointments. So Yo needs to get a lot of money somewhere. The girl burst into tears in the hospital elevator. An unknown boy tried in vain to calm her down. Kiming apologized to Song Xiang, but now he will have to justify himself to her twin brother. Is it his fault? Are you a murderer? I got you, and I got you with evidence. In general, romance did not happen. Songxi took his sister Songxiang home. Yao complained to her mother that she was not feeling well, but she could not wait for sympathy from this woman.
Do you want to shake off my money? Find a better reason. Fever, abdominal pain. Does a zot hurt?
By the way, she won't buy a new uniform either. Kiming is trying to figure out what's going on with his neighbor. She always goes sad and tearful. To cheer up a friend, Zimin gave her his bouquet. His mother doesn't like that the excellent son spends time with their gloomy neighbor. Sungsi stared at that tearful girl from the elevator, which is why the teacher made him stand until the end of the lesson. Yao herself was late for class, which is why the new girl did not have time to read her verse to the class. Xiaomi invited an excellent student to go to karaoke with her. He reluctantly agreed. In the evening, Kiming was about to go to a party, but suddenly his girlfriend fainted right in front of him. Kiming drove Yao to the hospital and spent the entire evening at her bedside. He paid for the ambulance call and asked his girlfriend not to worry about money. No one has ever cared about Yao as much as her neighbor. All this time, Xiaomi was waiting for Kiming at karaoke, but the young man only called to inform her that he would not come. He will stay with Yao. To help his girlfriend, Kiming stole money from his father's wallet. Xiaomi continues to hang around Yao, but not for good reasons. She's jealous of Zimin for this girl. After school, the guy handed Yao a few bills, but the schoolgirl only got angry. She didn't need the stolen money. But Song Xiang approached the guy to establish a relationship with him. Xiaomi spies on the claim to find out more about her. The guys from the old school got in the way and Xiaomi hurried to get out of here. In the evening, I secretly came to a cheap clinic for venereal diseases and bought the necessary drugs there. Unfortunately, Xiaomi tracked her down after all, and immediately took a compromising photo at the threshold of the hospital. The news that Yao has a venereal disease immediately spread through the school. Apparently, she leads a promiscuous sex life. Gossip started a wave of bullying and harassment. Yao can no longer safely eat in the dining room or just walk down the corridor. They throw garbage at her and pour all sorts of filth over her. One day, Yao's backpack was thrown into some kind of swamp. The girl took a long time to decide to get it. And when she went into the water, Sunsi dragged her to the shore by force. The guy decided that she was up to something bad. So he hurried to save the girl.
I couldn't have drowned in such shallow water.
You should have sat down. Sungsi convinces Yao that any problem can be solved and she should not despair. Interesting. This will be credited to me when I enter the university. Will they add points? Is it possible? Finally, the two met. Sungsi suggested that the girl skip school tomorrow and eat hot dogs instead. Sungsi spent the whole day with Yao. He doesn't believe the rumors because gossip is constantly going around the school. And he doesn't even listen to teachers. Not like classmates. Yao admitted that she was really sick. That's not why you got infected. Of course, Yao didn't do anything like that. It's not visible yet. Sungsi approaches the girl as best he can. And also gives advice on how to deal with bullying. The best option is to fight back. Once a classmate stuck a piece of gum to Yao's hair. She cut off her strand and stuck it to the bastard's hair. The boorish kid has already scared Sungsi. Xiaomi charged Yao with a ball in the head and immediately got a response. There was another incident in the dining room. The high school student was so afraid to touch Yao that he turned over his lunch and then demanded to pay for his dry cleaning. But instead, the girl took a hose and doused him from head to toe. At the same time, the rest of the offenders got it. Kimming stopped his girlfriend and immediately ran over Sungsi, who put her up to such hooliganism. Don't look at me like that. Only now the school administration has paid attention to the violence. Violence by Yao. She was given a warning. Suddenly, a stand with a microphone was knocked down by Sungsi, allegedly accidentally touched it when he went to the toilet. So he was able to distract the director's attention from Yao. Unlike his bully brother, his sister is a diligent student and the pride of the school. Sungsi saved Yao's number in her phone, just in case, because she is his future girlfriend. Sungxiang is one of the few girls who treats Yao well. The poor thing is trying to be treated with ointments because she does not have money for expensive laser procedures. The mother earns a massage at home, and Yao accidentally interrupted the session.
What are you doing here? Do you like to watch?
During the day, Yao's mother kicks him out of the house so that customers don't stare at the youngster. The girl forcibly took away the money she needed for treatment. Her class is going on an excursion to the museum. Yao jumped out for a second, leaving her backpack on the bus. Xiaomi saw him and ordered the driver to go. Optimist Sungsi, as always, supported her friend. Moreover, they will be able to get to the museum on another bus. Sungsi saved his number and his sister's number in her phone just in case. The guy saw Qingming give Songjiang his coat and began to pull his sweater on Yao. Sungsi wants a real relationship like his sisters. However, Yao constantly resists this. The girl finally got to her backpack. Except the money wasn't there anymore. Xiaomi used them to buy cakes for the whole class.
Have you spent all my money? Not all of them. Here's the change.
Yao pounced on Xiaomi and slapped her on the cheeks. She also smeared her ointment on her face. Only Kimming was able to stop the beating. This is a disgusting act, a vile classmate reads Yao. If her eyes were hurt, you'd be in trouble.
I'm already in trouble.
Kimming asked her friend to explain how she got infected, but for her it is the same mystery. We learned that Yao's mother, after a massage, is given to clients for a small surcharge. After taking a shower, the man grabbed Yao's towel.
Are you crazy? Why is it a towel?
Why are you yelling? I always wipe myself with it. Yao believes that he and Emin have nothing to talk about. A successful boy will never understand her problems. For him, the world is rosy and friendly. She's just the penniless daughter of a single mother. He was so busy with the Olympics and his girlfriend that he didn't notice how she was being bullied. And she just wants to be like everyone else. Returning home, Kimming immediately felt maternal care. But Yao began to rummage through things, in search of valuables and money, in order to finally pay for the necessary procedures. Suddenly the girl found a thick bag with banknotes. He was signed by Yao to study. Returning home, the woman attacked her daughter. She was at the director's. And where did this brat catch the infection at such an age? I do not know, Yao replied. I've never even been to a sauna and always dried myself with my own towel. And then the mother finally realized that the girl was sick because of her. Yao got infected from that lustful client. The woman took her daughter by the hand and silently led her to the hospital. Finally, Yao will be able to forget about this problem. One evening, Yao saw her enemy, Xiaomi, beaten up by former classmates. The girl rushed to her and demanded not to tell anyone about it.
Okay, pay for the silence. You spent my money.
Yao didn't take the money. She wanted Xiaomi to suffer and just drive away. The same evening, the bitch wrote to the hooligans she knew so that they beat up the girl of Simon. Yao received messages from them asking her to approach the school, but she thought that she was confused by Song Xiang. So she forwarded the message to her. The girl was just supposed to meet with Emin and decided that he had changed the meeting place. Soon, unknown people began to pursue Song Xiang. Escaping, the girl ran to the roof and, having stumbled, accidentally fell down. Xiaomi received a text message from an accomplice saying that they had done nothing. She fell off the roof and broke herself. Both friends blame Yao for everything. After all, it turns out that she lured Song Xiang into a trap. The whole school is gossiping that Yao ordered the girl because she was jealous of her. She's a killer. Yao was left completely alone. The students saw that the girl was standing by the river bank and ran to her. Some of the guys are asking her to come back and not do anything stupid. Others laugh and goad her. I didn't do it, Yao shouted at the top of her voice. Finally, Sungsi came running here to protect the girl. Only he stands up to the crowd. Even the Kimming is silent. Yao recalled to the students how angry they were, how many nasty things they did. They won't even remember it when she's gone. They will pretend that they are good guys and continue to live as if nothing had happened.
How did you put chalk in my mouth? How did you set my hair on fire with a lighter? You humiliated me with vile words, obscene nicknames. Cruel and stupid.
Yao stumbled and fell into the water, but Sungsi immediately rescued her and pulled her to shore. The police conducted an investigation and quickly found out about Xiaomi. The schoolgirl received a prison sentence. Kimming and his family moved. He didn't talk to Yao anymore and gave her a bouquet as a parting gift. Mom sold the massage table and Sungsi transferred to another school. But he did not abandon Yao after the tragedy and continued to build a relationship with her.